Hello, today is Sunday. I want to share steward before multiplication, right? Stewardship before multiplication. It's Sunday, and I'm Chris. Thanks for tuning in, right? So let's get to it. I won't be before you long on today. Everyone wants multiplication, right? Few focus on stewardship first. Few focus on stewardship first. Hopefully, after I bring this to your point, to your front, then hopefully you won't be one of the ones who don't focus on stewardship up front, right? So, stewardship defined. Stewardship means discipline, patience, emotional control, and responsibility. I got a few folks I follow that I consider my mentors. Call them good friends. I've met some of them, but more or less I met them on YouTube, right? And all of the smart, wise folks that I do follow and that I do watch, they all talk about discipline. Got to have discipline, right? They all talk about patience, right? They all talk about controlling your emotions, right? And responsibility. Everyone is the CEO of their own portfolio. So these are important points that hopefully you take note of. It might not necessarily wrap it all up under stewardship, but anyway. So moving on, why stewardship comes first. Multiplication without discipline eventually collapses. So when I think about that, everybody likes multiplication, correct? Yes, we all love multiplication. Nobody like when things collapse, right? Or there's two-sided collapse. It could be a bad collapse, but I look forward to something that I've talked about and I always think of because I've experienced it and I heard it before I experienced it. Didn't hear it in the complete context, but I heard it. What's that? Collapsing time frames. Collapsing time frames in your portfolio. Collapsing time frames along your journey of building wealth. What I mean by that, when you've been in this financial journey for, let's say, 90 days, 3 months, when you collapse time frames, it seems like based on the size of your portfolio, based on the amount of money you have put in out of your own pockets, it seems like you've been at it for 9 months or a year or 2 years or 3 years. That's the experience of collapsing time frames in a good way financially. All right, moving on. Faith and financial wisdom. Faith inspires visions. Stewardship sustains the outcome. When you have a desire to build your wealth, to grow your money, and you have no vision, it's been said, a fool and their money are soon departed. Now, that's in the scripture, in the Bible. A fool and their money are soon departed. It is a fact, a known fact of life, right? If you don't have knowledge of something, it's hard to be able to maintain that. It's hard to be able to sustain it. You may bump into it, you may gain the experience of it, but if you don't get an understanding of it, you're going to lose it, right? Same thing with finances, with money. If you begin to grow your money, you begin to enlarge your money by tapping into the vehicle of the stock market or the crypto market, and you amass some money in a quick bit of time. If you don't gain financial knowledge, your money will say bye-bye. If you don't gain a vision of how to use your money as you grow your money or prior to growing your money, you have no vision, you have no understanding, you have no wisdom, I'm telling you up front, good people, my friend, your money will say goodbye. So you don't want that to happen to you. So that's why I'm always talking about growing your financial knowledge. Like I say, I was going to be brief on today. So in closing, wealth is not just accumulation. It is also responsibility. It's responsible management of what you've been given. In a nutshell, stewardship. So that's why I'm always talking about stewardship, growing your financial knowledge. I'm not going to sit here and just go on and on and on. I'm going to wrap this on. Wow, 5 minutes in. I thought I was going to make it 3 minutes. Anyway, hopefully I've said something to help you, right? Hopefully I've said something to encourage you along your financial journey. And if I have, if it's not asking too much, if you will, please hit that like button, right? Please hit that subscribe button, right? Some folks say tickle it, do whatever you got to do. But I'd appreciate it if you would hit the like and hit the subscribe, right? Share it with someone who could use it. And take care and be blessed continually, my friend.